No, it's debut.
Debut, really?
Yep, he has not run it yet at BALI.
I've been a bit just by virtue of summons and good trades with the heal from the insatiable hunger. So I personally,
I think the Shadow Demon's happier about this trade than Boxy here. The greedy support. You are getting soul XP on the Beastmaster, so maybe he doesn't feel too bad when he gets a water in.
Yeah, that's something to work with.
Try and go for the kill.
Is he really going to try that one? That
uphill miss?
Maybe with the uphill misses. Yeah, he might just have it. No, Boxy actually secures the first blood just before.
Pop it. Not enough. Still a big one on Zai as well as a salve.
Get some heavy regen out of him, especially since they got the Lotus. Targeting TA2000. They think they're actually strong enough with another round of axes and a couple of hits. Yeah, you're right. They got the kill. Shattered Demon Poison is stacking up on the two of them, but
that's you're not allowed. No, you're not allowed.
That was the question.
You're not allowed to answer. Should all passives be removed from Dota?
Yes.
Ooh, you actually said yes to that one. All right.
100%.
Good man.
I hate passives. Zai, he does manage to dodge that third stack there, but the fourth one is coming soon, and he does pick him, and he does kill him.
Just when I said he was going to have a good laning phase down here, if he got to the Vanguard, I think he's invincible. There's a very limited window for them to get.
Oh, big contribute hit to the face. Bring down Insania.
With the rotation, so they're looking for mid-gate too. Level 5 on the win range. This is really early and not when you expect.
Yeah, the only hero that makes a rotation pre-level 6 is mid laner is usually the
win run his way back. The issue is used resources, and this DK hits 6, and he's just going to start hitting your tower. And this is the downside of these DK matchups. What is the response to the form and the corrosive breath?
Arrow cuts in through the side. Great read by
just TP the Mirana and arrowed that catapult.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like it's just a little bit of a missed opportunity from the quest supports. I don't think they had to stay around there and fight that. If you just go in, disrupt the DK, kill the catapult with an arrow, I think you would have saved a lot of this tower damage.
7-minute Wisdom Room is coming up, and I feel like nowadays it's just the support like double up on one side. Yeah, Noob continuing these rotations is going to maybe kill Zai here. Chase him up. Avalanche tower shouldn't be a problem.
And he was getting almost no procs. What the hell? That was...
This, you know, was very much known for winning his lane in a hardcore way.
Yeah, it definitely helps when you win your lane.
TA2000 going to be brought back into the Primal Roar. And should be killed here. They have plenty of disables to work him down.
You know who else actually came to mind?
Who?
I think Resolution. I think on Link, you try and scale. Does this hero scale in the same ways that AMMAR used to make it scale?
Yeah, like the old
Midas
and Deso and stuff.
He's going to go Midas. What an absolute gangster.
I mean, you said it's good to have net worth generation. Nothing generates more net worth than a Midas.
I guess so. This is just... Is it too greedy? Is anything too greedy for the Midas Mars? Is that even a thing? Manta, Nocturne, or Daedalus Mjolnir, whatever type of build you want to go for here. Even MKB or Nullifiers will be on the menu.
Whoa! Mickey didn't expect to be running into a Shadow Demon there. And AMMAR, finally does get off the arena. Took him a second there. Spear plus the arrow. Pretty easy. Oh, and even Noob joining in on the party attempted to take it with the power shot.
And how much gold have they gotten off Spiderlings already in this game? It feels like a lot.
Yeah.
Very interesting to see it.
In lane, you know what I mean?
It's a tough matchup too. I do think it's Mars' favor.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. It's like all these little things to get you out of a lane, right?
Man, this is a long chase.
And dodged the stun. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. Still dying for it, but he drew a lot of attention. The very bottom right part of the map, and Quest is up 2,000 net worth now.
I feel like you might want a better target at this point.
Yeah, you squished the spider so many times.
And smoke on smoke, blink on blink.
Nisha, he's gonna jump first. Jumps onto the Shadow Demon instantly. An arena shackle shot. Chaining up the disables, but that's okay. Anything to control up Nisha at this point in time. They only need a little bit more damage to finish him off, and that was enough. The Shadow Poison does the trick. Primal Roar will help them get 2 in return, though. As Insania only 2 stacks.
Gonna let Kiori get in here, bypass this Obs and the Hawks.
They're gonna set up on Zai. He's just out. The whole team is coming. Leading off with the disruption. The arrow follow-up is blocked by the boars. Not easily able to get it. Gets off of the spear instead. Great setup from Quest.
And they skirt around that vision so damn well. That is going to be the power of Mirana ulti this game. You get around the Hawks, you get around the... Going to help their core stay in the fight as well with the extra evasion when it comes online. Forget about that talent, but it is one of the things that made 5 Mirana really good at TI. This this game, Kaori, you have overstayed your welcome, son.
Yeah, he has. That is going to be the Dragon form used from Nisha. So
that problem right now. And it's confining Liquid, especially their killers, to the triangle. Ags is up for Zai, so this is the period where you want to start getting those fights going, looking for Roshan.
Yeah, this is where you're a lot more effective against the Naga Siren in fights. Telekinesis toss back. Kaori is going to be the victim of a spider attack here. TA2000, disruption, dodges the ensnare, but Boxy's still stuck in the same old place.
Quest do not want to give up.
Loaded to the gills.
Talking about, of course, Clinks is what he's referring to. That is an obscure reference to be giving people.
Clinks.
Nisha in a bit of trouble. He can use BKB whenever he wants. He pops it now. They go for Boxy instead.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Reno will seal his fate. They do not get that big DK. Still friendly. That guy taunts a lot too, man. Yeah. One of those players just spams taunt hockey. Those are the worst. Butterfly. TA2000 here. Ooh, he is farmed. He is very farmed.
I think Liquid just straight up, I mean, Zai gave up his life on the Aegis.
What did he even die to?
Yeah, just Naga Siren.
Solid about this game. I don't know. I feel like Quest is just going to win this late. I think they can kite out the Liquid stuns, make the fight very awkward.
Yeah, that's my assumption too. Arrow, long range.
Yeah, but are you killing him with a heal?
Yeah, the illusions do play against you. That's very awkward. Going to work, and they got the Primal Roar at TA2000. This is actually a little bit awkward now. The Moonlight Shadow, but he pops the BKB, chased after him, but he's already away thanks to the Force Staff. They do manage to get the root onto.
You were killing him. You got that going for you.
He was losing more health than gaining. Yeah, Quest in their smoke. On their quest to find Team Liquid somewhere out on the map. The spiders are going to start spreading around, getting some information just about TA's ward, and they're going to run into him.
Sick.
It is a deep ward that's going to be able to find a great arena for AMMAR, instantly taking down Boxy. Nisha now going to be focus fired by Noob, but they're going to turn around with the Dragon Tail onto him. His win run can only last so long here, and he's going to be diced up by Liquid, who are here in force, and they bought back on Boxy for that one too.
This is when it's super strong. When you are guaranteeing getting the initiation, especially with Mirana ults, that's another factor here. You have two hexes running in Invis. Hard for Liquid to react.
They're going to be taking this 4 versus 5. No Insania here in this fight.
There's a gem. It's down first.
They immediately see the Siren. That's going to be a big kill, but the Disruption's going to be able to bail him out. Fioria's going to be chased down here by Nisha. Meanwhile, Mickey is going to be in a bit of trouble here. Going for AMMAR, but spear back to the arena. And look at that damage coming out from TA2000. It is overwhelming Team Liquid. They cannot stop this Naga Siren, who will now use the song, not for a save, but for more kills.
Arrow and 2, they're going to get Nisha here.
Yeah, certainly. Insania is going to show up, freezing field, but it's going to feel pretty impotent here. Telekinesis not going to stop what the damage is coming through. Insania, they'll be caught up in this as well. Liquid get absolutely.
They have a good team fight there. Understanding their timings with this double hex and abusing Mirana ult to the maximum really helps get you on these initiations with the extra move speed. Liquid not being able to see these supports. They're doing a lot in these fights. The disruption save was also pretty pivotal, right?
Yeah, great play by Kaori, playing it back, getting the right blink in. Primal Roar going to be used, see if they can kill the Shadow Demon before he can save himself.
Not sure when to bail out.
Now Sign into a spear with the arena.
Arrow gets blocked by 4.
Yeah, Noob's going to be able to chase down the backline, though. He went for Boxy, but an immediate Glimmer Cape is going to be able to buy him a little bit of time. Had the vision, got outside of it. Now instead, he turns towards the Dragon Knife, but with the Focus Fire already used, this is an awkward fight for him. They're going to start backing out. TA2000's going to call it quits. Song of Siren used.
Snared.
Ensnare lasts forever, actually. They're going to have to fight this one, I think. Nice spear. Locking down the Dragon Knight. But yeah, Dragon back in with the harpoon.
Another ensnare.
Another one, man. Boxy keeping it going. This is a dangerous move. They have to fight for their life now, but the Focus Fire is back up and being laid into the Beastmaster. Might be able to get him, but they finish off the first life of the win range. When he comes back up,
walking in.
Look at the Crimson Guard go. TA2000 is going to be able to turn and to help deal with the Crystal Maiden, but he's trying to get out with the rest of his actual hero. As AMMAR is going to be targeted. Dragon Tail worked by Mickey. Harpoon and back in once again. TA2000, everybody else has died around him, and they can finally focus down the Siren.
Ooh, better. Shard already online. Insatiable hunger does not care about your life. No one cares about an arrow. Okay, just takes it out of nowhere. Stolen disruption by Boxy.
That's going to be super helpful.
Nice.
Telekinesis, stop Kiori from casting any spell.
Shift positions, musical chairs.
Middle tower is under attack.
Zai says, I don't care, I'm just going to do Roche.
Boxy, the smoke is going to break on him in a second here. This is super scary. They're actually going to get the initiation onto the Mirana. Fast kill, instant buyback though. Meanwhile, AMMAR on the corner here. Primal Roar. They start going BKB. They're going to chain it easily. They're going to chain this one, and AMMAR is going to die. The song comes out too late.
They're not going to buy and take this. They're just going to get the hell out. Noob is top somehow. I guess he botsed up here.
Yeah, he's going for the buildings.
Trying to force heroes back. But stolen song.
Stolen song. That's a pickup right there.
Time to go to sleep, my friend. If they can get heroes here, they have nullifier. They pop the Linkets, yes.
Pop the Linkets, get the nullifier on him. He's dead. Ooh, and they're still going to be able to take Roshan in less.
How much faith they have in him to be the X factor in this late game, because he took that over a Brood Spinner Snare. He took it over a Rubik who can get 2 spells.
Another song going to be used.
Not finding
and it
anything.
Caught the Mirana. He has the gem for it.
That is a gem.
And it's a gem that the Mirana has as well, right? Yeah. So now they've just taken that resource away as well. Trying to stack up the poisons right now. Anything to weaken up Team Liquid, while Noob is going fishing here deep in the mid lane and is going to be caught for it. Oh no.
Dead again.
Yeah, he's going to be telekinesis hexed, frostbitten, and all Liquid crew is going to come back to punish Noob once again. Quest have seemingly given up on the idea of 5 versus 5s now.
Twin Rangers felt useless.
Yeah.
Just not able to find the core pickoffs in the early mid game that would have propelled.
Can somehow keep Boxy out of the way of being able to provide that telekinesis save.
He's just doing way too much on the defensive side.
Yeah.
Save steals, disruption steals, shard saves. Can't find him. He's ninja geared. He has an Aether Lens. Boxy knows what his job is.
Botsu onto the Mirana. Fast pickup.
Dire are scanning.
Dragon's got a spider behind him.
And AMMAR is spotted by the Hawk. Zai's going to open up on him. Primal Roar and the team, they'll be here for the follow-up. Now 2 dead with no buyback on Quest. Liquid will scurry their way quickly to the high ground. They're going to take this building.
Dire are scanning.
Eventually, yes.
Shadows. Radiant's middle tower.
Zai pushing out with the Shivas. Managed to get the Scythe onto the Naga Siren here. Force out trying to get him away. TA2000 pops the BKB, but now that means he won't have his BKB, won't have that magic immunity. Gets off the song though before Boxy could chain it.
Found AMMAR. You also have to BKB TP here, and still no Abyssals up. These are still get out of jail free cards.
They do manage to stop the Mirana though, so they do get a pick off of all of this.
The melee racks.
Melee racks did fall, yeah.
They got that racks. They got a glyph. Not the worst this last lane down. It looks like Quest want to fight outside the base.
They can surprise Liquid here. Break the round of Nisha. Do manage to get the initiation on his side, but the spear didn't latch. BKB goes off. Now there's still the focus fire from Noob. Might be able to bring down Zai, but it got off the Primal Roar, and the turnaround is going to commence. Zai, he's good. TA2000 calls a halt to the team fight. Song into a blink away, I think. Yeah, that's it.
They're going to have to buy back the Wind Ranger here, and they got nothing out of that.
Radiant's top
literally
tower
nothing.
has fallen.
I guess you're going to wear out the DK form a little bit, but this is not going to stop Liquid from going high ground, as Nisha still half the duration up.
They had that Beastmaster, the spear latches to the tower, but it was just a bit shy.
It was a little off. Now you're going to take another fight outside your base.
Go spot the Crystal Maiden, instantly signs before he can cast anything else after that.
AMMAR is not winning this fight.
No, he's not. The freezing field is out from Insania as he crawls his way forward. Look at the illusions being demolished. He blinks forward on top of TA2000. Way too much damage. Gonna have to play for a reset here, possibly through
there's no running.
Second life of the Naga, but no, they just GG it out.
The Brood is way too big and way too hungry as Mika ends this game 13-3 off a rough start. He climbs his way back to the top, and
How's this mid lane matchup going? Nisha 23-4 compared to the 20-0 of Noob. So being won by Nisha, but not by a massive amount, though he is winning the Harass War too. So Noob desperately needs a refill on that bottle, which he'll get soon. Insania looks like he's going to be giving up the first blood. AMMAR managed to find him in the jungle and executes him. And now we'll try and kill himself on the neutrals, which he does successfully.
A rough life they live.
Yeah, now he's just gonna live a very short life because he's been put on a timer by the enchant.
Kiori, he's also gonna live a short life as he gets lifted into the tower. Way too deep without the tombstone up. TA
free sailing. But maybe he can get some help from the early Primal Beast rotation, something that this is kind of a unique factor of the hero.
They're gonna go again.
Going to be used with the Rubik away. They're going to try for this one, but they do manage to get the kill. Neutral creep deny from Boxy at the same time. So nobody is going to be here to clean up the wave that's pushing in. That is going to hurt a lot.
A lot of lost XP. Might even be a one. Pretty much gets abused by everything. Boxy should be able to win this.
Get here in time. Telekinesis should be fine. Yeah,
oh, he should have done the tombstone on top of the rune trick.
Oh yeah, to block him out so he hits the tombstone and he's dead.
Click it.
Decay, is that going to be enough for the kill? Looks like with the zombies chasing him down, Kiori is going to get that.
All right, that's that. I mean, that's just straight worth it too. Solo kill. As AMMAR starts throwing the. That is what Quest are looking for in this early game. As TA 2000 is catching up.
And meanwhile, Liquid's idea is just taking early towers and stuff to be able to build up into that fast butterfly, and the butterfly kind of gives you your end game territory, right? TA 2000 beautifully juggled there by Zai, dropping the familiars back to back to allow the Rolling Thunder to follow through.
Well, he got 6 and immediately put it. There's TB the AM back in. So AMMAR says, oh no, AMMAR TB too. Wow, I actually thought he wasn't going to.
Kiori starts going for it. Zai, he's going to try and run, make a break for it. The familiars don't drop in time. Noob gets on top of Zai, and likely, yeah, they'll get a kill for it. Now, that is a 5-hero rotation from Quest, so they need as much out of this as possible. AMMAR even using the blast off to secure a familiar kill, considering the heaviness of that rotation.
No, at least Tia 2000 will be able to go through the gate and take the empty lane top as it shoves in. And the Beast walked bottom, so he can TB back to mid. Barely. Yeah, probably.
Most of your heroes, right?
I mean, you have vision control on it too. So you're really happy to do this aggressively. Look for AMMAR up here. He has no TP, by the way. Don't know where it went.
Yeah, they don't see him until maybe it's a little bit too late. They're going to Rolling Thunder back to him now. And, oh, TA 2000 blinking into that Rolling Thunder. That's going to be awkward. AMMAR being chain stunned out pretty much perfectly by the Rolling Thunder. And that is going to be one. They're going to get more off of this, too. Kiori's going to be slowed down by the Visage Familiars. They're going to drop on him. Nisha will catch up. And
he committed.
He's tanky, but he's dead.
Ult and Tombstone for that fight. And Tombstone gets cleaned up by Zai. Another
getting a ton of value or mileage out of this Primal Beast either, even though he's keeping up in net worth to his comparison in Nisha. The impact is certainly different right now.
1 and 0-0 is not where you want to be with this hero at 12 minutes.
Maybe a second kill here. Bumps him with the onslaught, and that'll allow the mine to go off now. The Visage Familiars are on their way.
Oh, what a stomp.
Beautiful
from the neutral.
With the Familiars following up. AMMAR is going to be the first one down. That was just great from the Centaur.
I mean, great job, Centaur, the 6-mana Liquid. That was not Insania Centaur. That was just a wild neutral one. Does his part, you know?
Wait, he actually came down and stunned, and then Insania grabbed it after the stomp?
That was not Insania Centaur.
What?
I'm 90.
Insania.
Brother, I got your back. Thank you, brother.
No. TA 2000 does manage to get the... Oh, he blinks over to the side. They spotted him, but I don't think they could fight this, keep this going underneath the tombstone. Nice catch from AMMAR. The reveal of the Blink Dagger.
That's what they
super
need.
Effective.
Absolutely. Blink stolen by Boxy. Very fun spell on Rubik. He'll get away with that. Is Insania going to be as lucky?
Slow down Insania for Kiori to get here. Telekinesis, and he blinks away. Insania won't have the same luxury as one final hit from Kiori will come in.
Decent tower defense they find too, including...
Very aggressive ward right next to the tier 2. They're really itching to just dive some more, man. They're going for an Undying underneath the tier 2 tower, not giving a damn. AMMAR, he's going to show up here, has an opportunity for a spear straight to the tier 2 on the Visage. They blow him up. Oh, nice use of the Pulverize there with the BKB, grabbing Nisha, stopping the Rolling Thunder, and that kills most of the team fight for Liquid.
That is a pretty stupid interaction. Quest will take advantage of here, I guess. As Liquid, again, just underestimating the Quest's willingness to come to these fights and try and turn them with the Tombstone.
Yeah,
and
they
now
can
if you
only
get
afford
Nisha,
so many losses. Losing Nisha on this, it's beginning to get very bad for Liquid.
back-to-back Pango deaths with a Visage death on top of it, losing the bird.
Dire are
A huge
scanning.
turning point in this game.
Blink Dagger next for Noob. I mean, this Primal Beast, he's able to cancel out Nisha's impact, which AMMAR does so beautifully with the spear, and the Mana Void puts him in the dirt.
Bird's not able to come down fast enough. Solar Crest not saving Nisha. That's a third death for him in this first 20 minutes. Game timer a little later every tick.
AMMAR is going to go for the kill on Zai here. Zai, speared up. Noob, ready to go for it. The Familiars already trying to intercept.
Now remember, Quest do not want to take an aggressive fight into Liquid. They want to make Liquid go into them. Are you going to get Tombstone off? You're not.
You're not.
Huge
Nisha
opening.
looking for more, is going to run to Omar as well, so they're going to get both the supports off of this.
I don't like that go. I think Quest had the right idea in this game, but that type of fight is not what you want to be looking for. If Liquid push and abuse the rally, which they will do. Rally on the birds, by the way, is very strong.
Oh yeah, this is like insane.
And your Tombstone's just gone.
Because of that one.
Remember, you don't have the glyph here.
They're going to toss him back in. AMMAR with no BKB and no arena. He's dead.
Quest just crumbling. Like, these small mistakes added up. The death's bottom that led to no glyph. The
But
AMMAR,
Noob is saving the game right now. He cut the wave.
that is very game salvaging. Yes, that was probably a Rax if he doesn't do that.
Yep. It's over to the side. They can't keep chasing
found
zeros
the
too much.
I don't like to have the chain stun though.
Yeah, it's way too hard for Nisha to get it with the Rolling Thunder.
And that's Aegis gone. This was your first Aegis period for Liquid.
Look at AMMAR.
Nice find,
He
AMMAR.
not only got out, but he continues to cut more waves. Fortunately, there's still a Siege Wagon.
Oh, they found Nisha. Mickey, he's out of mana.
Oh, the Silver Edge
gone.
taking him out. They had the Sentry. Now Nisha's going to be caught as well. What a turn from Quest.
What were they doing there?
Divert the attention of Liquid back to AMMAR, and the rest of the team did not keep up with that play. Oh yeah, that is going to be a great timing. He can now blink on the Dusa and I think freely engage. I don't think they have enough physical damage to threaten him.
No, not nearly enough. Unless the Dusa's hitting him.
Noob. He finds Zai right away, but the Familiars drops are going to stop him. They're going to follow it up with a spear on him. And it looks like he's going to die. They have the detection to reveal him through the Glimmer Cape.
Going for more.
Liquid picked off by one. And one is really all you need for collectives, nearly as much.
Because their lineup has the ball. They've been clumping a lot this game.
Yeah.
Kind of reflects in some of the levels too.
It's Freebie here. Can he kill him fast enough? He got a bash on the first hit.
Ooh, he's heating up. Aegis for 4 minutes means he can play very aggressive too and look for these types. You need more physical damage coming out from Zai, AC, Bloodthorn, something.
Dire's middle
And you're going to have to bait this Ambling. I think it's pretty hard to go on him here. You're going to try and go on
With the
AMMAR.
Blink Dagger, see if they can chain the disables. AMMAR gets off his BKB and hit it into another one. TA2000 slowed down a little bit. They're still trying to work even on an Undying who's not dead yet. They go back for the Tombstone, introduce the pull rise to the face, and now that's going to be the Dusa who's going to be dying at the start of this fight.
Where's the Mana Void?
BKB going to walk away, but there's the Mana Void. Took him down, and everyone else with Liquid with him.
He just waited for that BKB to run out to get maximum
Oh, and they got the
value.
spear off the BKB, ending 2. That is a wipe. Quest well and truly in control of this game too now. That's a strategy like that in order to turn this game around, and they're going to go for a fast push onto the melee barracks. AMMAR gets in there with his Hex, spears back the Dusa. Nobody's here to save her. Pulverize, gets off the BKB. The Mana Void eventually goes on, almost killing him, but Mickey is somehow still getting away with his Silver Edge. Now he turns. Okay, starts throwing some damage around. This is getting kind of weird.
Why is he not
gonna
dead?
die eventually? Yeah, he's gonna die. It's just taking a little while.
All right, no, I mean, they get the cleanup.
I mean, look what
Nice
Zai's
rat.
getting in return. He's going for a tier 3.
I mean, they know it's
this?
they know it's
Radiant's
desperation.
bottom
Though.
tower
Yeah.
has
I mean, there's no point of Zai running or trying to go back to base. His heroes are dead with no buy. I kind of respect that move. You never know what happens. That fight did get a little, so he punches him in the face. 25 pounds.
They know you're here. The courier's gonna spot you. Eventually, an Abyssal Blade. That'll put a stop to him. Force stab. Insania, that's not gonna save you.
Yo, bro, let me help you out. I got you.
And they'll kill the familiars as well.
Oh, high ground push on the menu here for TA2000 with his mintly pleated butterfly. He is not afraid of aggressively blinking anymore. What's your answer? You have limited chain stun for the anti-mage. It's been the problem the whole game.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Down, you can break him, but the Hex is there.
Now they jump on him. The Sage, Rolling Thunder, trying to stop this AM as much as possible. Mickey does get off his BKB, so he still has a decent amount of mana left. Problem is, they can't kill anything. Quest just...
Oh boy, basically a universe hero right now. My God.
They're gonna get the vision. The smoke is gonna pop. They see Nisha. They're gonna go for him. Telekinesis drop down that gives Nisha a fighting chance until the rest jumps in. AMMAR and Noob just pounce on him, finish him off. Now they're gonna turn back, and Sania is gonna be the next victim here. Fighting back into the fountain, but TA2000 doesn't give a damn. He pops a Manta. They just cleave through Mickey's mana so damn quickly. He does have the Glimmer Cape for a second there, but eventually they'll see him. They'll take down the Medusa, who does not have buyback. Quest free to be able to play around this Radiant, or excuse me, Dire base for as long as they want, because Liquid, they have nothing left in them to fight back. You can see Zai is still desperately going for a push here.
Yeah, he cut the wave, so TA2000 has to go top.
Go Zai, go!
And the good news is, yeah, your Pango's still 18, so he will be up again. As his levels are low enough. He is taking another range racks. Go get it.
Let the familiars do their work. The familiars are actually going to take the melee. Now, granted, you're going to be losing your throne potentially soon,
but you got another lane.
You did.
That's a morale victory right there.
Now you can look back at the summary of this game later on like Dota Buff or something, and you could see the map and be like, oh, we got 2 lanes of barrier. It was a close game. It was a close game.
That's the thing. If you look at it, you'd think, wow, Liquid, they pushed really damn well and something went wrong. No, all the Raxes came later after the push failed. Quest in cleanup mode here in game 2, and they're going to force that game 3 as both these teams try and push into that top 3. It's spicy. It's all coming down to the wire, and now you have to think about this carry.
Where he went that build, the Maelstrom build, so...
Yeah. I expect that to be the case, so this might be a bit more of a well-rounded performance from Nisha, and hopefully bounce back from that game too, because that was a rough game.
Also, how does the laning phase go for him? Meta going to be used. That's going to secure first blood. Kiori is going to be the one to take the last hit. Now they're going to set up with a disruption, get in front of the Lycan. Can they get 2 kills off this one? It's looking like Dai's going to be super low. He has stick charges, and 4 stack is not nearly enough.
And be fatter on the map. Your team wants the chains, so you can set up the ganks and enable your supports. And a lot of times mids do not want to do that if they feel like they need the Flame Guard build. More body blocks on Zai.
Pops a stick. Looks like he is going to be okay, but again, just pushed out of the lane every single time this meta is popped. And one thing to know, they talked about, Insania is going to die in the bottom lane, is the reflection interaction with...
Just Terrorbladed it?
Yeah.
Just for that alone?
I mean, hard not to when you get so much base damage out of meta, and then you get another 40% on top of that.
Especially back then, Terrorblade is...
Noob is going to die finally to one of those support rotations, Insania.
It's good that Insania moved, I think. I don't think he's doing anything but pull because the Brood's constantly pushing it in. He's not helping Mickey on the wave CS at all. There's no kill threat. Time to just get out there and make something happen.
He's going to get run down here underneath the tower. Yeah, TA2000 doesn't even require the flexion that was coming up.
I thought this lane would be way more chill for the Lycan.
Nope.
This helmet just got mega delayed. The level 1 did not work out for them.
Need some crazy kills for Liquid to turn around this experience deficit that they're in right now. And Dai, who has to go back for the neutral item, is going to be disrupted. He's going to be killed with the noob rotation like this. They really don't even have to use anything for it.
They're getting way too much out of the safe lane. That's a 3rd kill going onto this Terrorblade. 2-0 and 1. Just an easy rotation for Noob, and they're continuing bloating in net worth. This game is looking a little rough for Liquid right now. I'm kind of just wandering around mid, like, what do we do here, guys?
They're going to try and sneak a kill onto Mickey. Oh, they got him. Ooh, what a play. Nice high ground ward.
Damn.
Sneaky move by Quest.
That is a very sneaky move. Also part of something Liquid's going to have to fight through this game. You can change people up. You can arrow them. You can static storm them. You can commit on them. And what happens if they get disrupted or Rubik Shard lifted later on?
Yeah.
Do you have an answer for that if you're Liquid? And draft-wise, no. They're going to have to itemize for it. Quick little pick off here. Post pause will continue to make Boxy's game as miserable as possible as he is still level 4.
Yeah, Omar's probably like real offensive power of Liquid right now. Fiori, he's going to get a disruption. He's got two teammates right behind him. They're going to go for this kill on the Shadow Demon, but it's going to look real bad for Nisha if he doesn't have an escape remnant, which he did. Stolen glimpse, though.
That is the one spell you do not want to give away this game.
Nope.
Get on the map and find something. They'll find a double damage. That's pretty good.
Double damage into TA-2000 Kank, perhaps?
This is the dream if they can burst in with Static Storm.
Such the dream. They have to hit this kinetic field to lock him in. They got him. Manta dodge all you want, but it's not going to stop that AoE damage from Liquid. So they finally get something small to work with. Well,
Static Storm.
Gonna catch something out of this, surely,
They're
with
keeping
the glimpse.
rude.
Oh yeah, they are. The arrow, it's going to slip on by. Doesn't land on anything. They have the lockdown onto the Ember Spirit, but not enough damage thanks to the Static Storm. AMMAR has already cleaned up the Disruptor. They lose the Rubik, though, at the same time. Meanwhile, shape-shifted up Lycan is in pretty deep, and he's going to have to run. Nothing else he can really do.
Question, gobble that up. That makes for a pretty decent move. Maybe you can chase this Brood out of the jungle, find the Terrorblade again.
Better take it fast before AMMAR gets there.
Yeah, he's looking in the back, and he has Hex done. And Insania is the first victim. So he
does manage to get him away.
He's just
and
1v4.
He's taking on everybody right now. He finally uses his BKB to get out of and field disruption save. Oh, but they're going to come back in with the Ember. The Slight doesn't actually land, though. He was still in the disruption at the time. He needs another one, but he's purged now. He's not going to catch up. Boxy's on the chase. Static Storm's going to be used on the Terrorblade. The Terrorblade is in trouble. Mickey's committing for the kill. The silence is going to wear out soon. The arrow comes through. It's not enough. Manta, TA-2000 gets off the Sunder. He's good now. And Zai has to lead the Morphling behind. He'll go for the fast kill on Noob, but another disruption from Kiori. Keeps on getting him out. So many low heroes. Boxy's in. He sees all these low heroes. He wants all of them, and he will get 2 of them, thanks in part to Insania, who is going to be chased down. Glimmer will not save you for long enough. 4 dead on the side of Liquid.
Very bold item choice. They're going to find AMMAR.
Oh, again, running into AMMAR.
Does not know this Hex is here.
Get him on the glimpse back. Force him to use his BKB, and this damage is maybe a little bit too much tense for him. Okay.
Mickey pumping up the damage numbers here. The whole map.
Yeah. But maybe they'll feel good about going back for it once they have the Lincolns.
You're for
spotted. Mar gets sight, and now Mickey, he does turn into the Brood Builder. The damage, man! What is that?
It's so fast. Satanic finished for Mickey. The lifesteal is absolutely out of control between that and Insatiable if you give it to him. There is a Lincoln's on AMMAR to try and deal with that, and the Satanic for TA-2000 also got flown out.
Time to fight. Boxy is going to be psyched up. No way out of this.
And an arrow steal.
Nice pickup.
Really big spell here, considering 20 seconds for Lycan ult, though.
But look at Noob. He's leading the charge here with this Silver
Very
Edge.
aggressive.
Breaks the smoke.
He sees Mickey.
Play back to the side. They have this nice ward. Slight chain's going to be... Oh, nice arrow! Caught him on the side, but he do manage to force him back up to the high ground. The Hex.
Needs help.
Mickey, they're in trouble. He gets off the BKB. He turns around to a lifesteal, and look at him go. Now, he does need to keep hitting. Otherwise, he's going to be in trouble against TA-2000. Pops his Manta, trying to run himself away.
Don't live.
Helgen, he's just black
shotgun.
By Noob. Nisha now has to get out at this point in time. Slight jump away to his Remnant. Liquid are going to be losing more heroes. Surely somebody's going to die off of this one. Nisha
got a dodge.
Noob. He's got the kisses. They got the scythe on him. Double pickup for Noob.
6 slice by AMMAR. Really just putting this fight on his back. And the buyback from AMMAR. Very. It is a high ground obs for
good angle if AMMAR isn't the one to be spotted.
I mean, look what you have a choice. Do you want to fight this or you want to get the hell out?
Yeah, they're pushed into a corner. This could go very, very bad or very, very good, depending on what they find. AMMAR blinks into them, and they've already got the pick off onto the Rubik. Turned into a piggy, though.
Ember
did
on
not
the back.
get the shapeshift off.
Ember and Noob having their own one-on-one Nisha is in no man's land.
And the rest of Liquid can back up into him now because Quest had to go defend their base. So now these heroes are in the middle of no man's land. Kiori, he's going to try and TP away. They spot him and they get him with a sight.
Both supports gone for Quest off that weird flank from Nisha that, like, they pretty much all bought out right now. Only Boxy.
And also Liquid did fine the last time they gave up the Aegis, so is this something you want to fight to the death for?
Arrow AMMAR on a cliff.
Lands onto AMMAR and they break through the Lincolns. They're going to be able to morph into him here, but they got the scythe onto mid-game. Mid-game's going to die fast, he's dead! 90 seconds, no buyback. A chance for Quest to not just take Roshan, but maybe take so much more.
He did not respect the hex that can come out from AMMAR on top of that cliff.
No, he did not.
Maybe they lost vision for a split second or thought that fight was going to go different.
Look at Zai, he's going for it immediately.
Yeah, he knows what his move is. Run to try and stall up something. However, Quest have gotten to your base. They still have meta up. AMMAR is in.
Yep, he was set up immediately. The BKB does go off. They get a glimpse back onto him. The Glimmer Cape. Oh, it's gonna last.
AMMAR's in trouble.
Glimmer Cape's gonna be able to help him out. AMMAR is in trouble. He's in so damn deep. Disruption buys him a little bit of time here. And
Terror Wave.
Terror Wave over the top. Anisha jumped over it and got the kill onto AMMAR.
What have you done? What have you done, son?
His aggression has been a boon for Quest, but here it might have been a downfall.
He just doesn't have detection or dispel on this stupid Glimmer Cape.
Sorry, but he does have the self-purge, so we got rid of the chains, Glimmer Cape.
Yeah, but Noob, he had to go back to base to deal with the waves.
He did,
with
they're outnumbered.
And there's no meta, no terror wave.
Slight chains, arrow off of it. Not able to work though. Manta dodging, getting away from it, stuck inside the kinetic field. Boxing
they got the Terror Blade.
Division. They have the static storm. There's the disruption plus the telekinesis.
Yeah, but
they find the two supports, and that's what they wanted. They didn't care about the Terror Blade as long as these little shredders starts going to work. Onisha still working on AMMAR. Finally gets some slight dodge to the Terror Wave once again. Mickey, he's in, committed deep, going for TA 2000.
She's on
still
cooldown.
Has an opportunity to be able to get off some sort of invisibility, jumping away. The trees blink out, desperately trying to get away from Liquid. And he is going to be able to get out.
Quest are getting routed right now. They don't have an answer to the Wolf just running in and decimating their backline. There's nobody to protect it. The saves save the cores, but who saves the supports here? Aegis on AMMAR as well. And
stop Liquid. They still take that melee barracks. They're still going to push up for a high ground, immediately morphing into the Terror Blade here. Not caring about that Broodmother anymore. He's going to change his mind. Immediately, they're going to
try to burst him again.
And he saves. Manta dodge. Wait for back in with the Satanic. And Mickey is out healing the damage now.
Oh, you're in trouble.
They're turning out a TA 2000 who does have a Sunder. Got to be careful of that one.
Save.
Static Storm. They don't have the save to get it away. The supports are still dead. Noob's going to fall.
It's over.
Counter Terror Wave. And that's it. GG is called. Liquid are going to the final day of the BALI Major.
Maybe showing some weakness on the main stage to the experience of these players on Liquid who just pull that game out in the clutch. Man, were they patient. Man, were